So now and again I get a couple of comments asking me, what happened to your thumbs? What happened to your fingers? Etc, etc. Now, I'm pretty sure that I've went over this several times before, but to just give you a long story short, this is what happened. 3, 2, 1. Oh shit, I missed. Oh my god. I didn't mean to do that. 3, 2, 1. I bought this off Wish for $1. Ow! You fuck. Greetings everyone and welcome back to another installment in the Phone Archive, a series in which I look at weird, strange, stupid and obscure phones from all over the globe for your entertainment. That was a bit of finger movement there. And today is part 11 in the iPhone clone month. And finally, the end of the 3G clones. / 3GS clones. I only really looked at one to be honest, but anyways, I've got 3 today to have a look at. However, this is not going to be a traditional review, because this is going to be more of a, one sort of works, but we've seen it before, and 2 don't work, and I'm going to try and fix them. That's what part 11 is going to be. So, here's a random SciPhone here. Taking the back off, SciPhone i9+++++, which was in the previous review, and the other one I have here is this one here. Taking the back cover off, reveals that it is the 3G i99. But it says the manufacturer is iPhone, not SciPhone, so it's completely different. No, it's got the same motherboard, same hardware and all that sort of stuff, so it's basically the same as this, like, carbon copy, per se. So I really don't need to go on for too long about this one in particular. I'll basically just power this one on, show you the apps and stuff that are installed, and then tear this down quickly and just see if it's exactly the same as what I've seen in that one. So leave that to the side for a second, because our next one is this one here. Now this has a screen protector. Why? I don't know. The back here though looks a little bit different. This is a SciPhone W009 Plus. It's a quad-band cell phone, dual IMEIs, made by SciPhone in 2010. Little sticker that says PMT, fair. But the battery connection is more of a BL4B-ish battery type from Nokia. The stylus is also here too. Oh, sorry, not a stylus. It's a goddamn antenna. Because, yeah, this has, well, I would assume, analog TV built into it. The problem is, though, it doesn't work. I've tried several batteries. Doesn't work. So I want to take it apart and see if I can get it working somehow, somewhat. The next one I have is this little baby 3GS. And I really, really wish that this could be used for a review. But unfortunately, because it's got a resistive touchscreen, you've got the plastic layer on top, then you've got the glass underneath, then you've got the LCD. So the glass digitizer is cracked. The plastic on top is fine, but the glass underneath is cracked. The phone still turns on, and does seem to work, but I can't use touch. Touch does not work. So the only thing I can really do is tear this down. And just as a size comparison, it's tiny. It's an itty-bitty 3GS clone, and I really, really want to find another one of these, because it uses the same 12-pin proprietary port, as we have come to know and love, this little port here, and it's a 3GS, so this is a 3GS clone. GPRS, Java, Bluetooth, quad-band, supported motion sensor, dual camera. Yes, it is. 1 camera, 2 camera. I see, dual camera. But taking the back cover off shows that this is made by HP. Not Harry Potter. Model is A3 HP 2010 this was made in. There appears to be a micro SD card of 2 GB in here and 2 mini SIM slots just there. So it's got pretty, you know, reasonable stuff going on in here for a tiny little device. And wouldn't you know it, another antenna. So can't really do much about this one. I can tear it down, see what's inside of it. That's all I can really do, to be honest. But I'll dedicate chunks of this video to each individual phone. So what I'm going to do is start off with the most important one, which is this one here. Now I've chucked the 512 megabyte micro SD card in here to test the device. I don't really know what we're going to test, to be fairly honest, because as I said, it's exactly the same as the previous one. Speakers are the same, touchscreen's the same, motherboard's the same, everything's exactly the same. So I'll just quickly power it up, we'll have a look at it. Tear it down to see if there's any other codes and stuff, because this is an iPhone. It's not a SciPhone, it's an iPhone. Still a SciPhone, but you know what I mean. Using the same Ghetto battery that I used in the previous video. Just stick the L battery in there and then you chuck a bit of plastic in there. Problem solved. Put the back cover on, which is a 32GB designed by FHQ. Hang on, that's the wrong one. They're both the same. We have seen this before. It's designed by FHQ. We have seen this one before, A1241. That is correct. Yep, FCC regulations. 32GB, all that crap. And of course, button-wise, we've only got the home button and the volume buttons, no lock button, no nothing. If you watched the previous review on the SciPhones, you know exactly what's in store. So let's go ahead and hold the home button to power on the device. If I put the battery in correctly, I have. There it is. And we've booted up. It's fairly easy. Ring is up. Alright, Apple Pencil time. Here we go. Click. Calculator, service, calendar, text, camera, notes, calls, documents, tools, settings, clock, multimedia, phone, SMS, Java dial, MMS, player, ebook, game, MSM, profiles, Bluetooth, album, recorder, radio, music, QQ. On the next page, we've got alarm, wall clock, video recorder, chat, stonks, compose, stopwatch, picture. And then on the next page, if we'll get there one day. It's alright. There we go. We've got Mr. Bones, E.T. Bolt, Robot, Rebellion, Cross-Space, Firecrackers, E.T. Gold Life, Royal Race, Motorboat, Sexy Girls, Lightning, Landholder, Cross Crazy, Pharaoh Key, Chess, Robin, Tortoise, Playing Card, Hawaii, and Sherlock Holmes. The sad thing is, none of them work. Please install the Java game. Please install the Java game. I've gone through all of them. Same thing. Please install the Java game. Please install the Java game. Please install the Java game. If we come into Java itself, and then go to install Java software, hey, we've got games, right? Jar not found. Because I have a feeling that the memory card that was originally in here, it's long gone now. So none of these are going to work. Jar not found. What about Zelda? Will this work? Jar not found. Live free or die hard. Nothing. I've tried all of them, and unfortunately, nothing works. Even Astropop here doesn't launch, and you'd think that'd be like one of the games built into the device. Nah. Nope. In games, though, we have Magic Sushi, but I'm pretty sure you've seen that about 10,000 times now. Java setting, you can't do anything, except change the sound and all that sort of stuff, and then default security, well, there's nothing that needs to be changed in here. So you're basically back to square one. We've seen everything on this. Touchscreen's horrible on this one. Settings will look exactly the same as we've seen before, so there's nothing really to report new in here. Notes, is there anything on here? Nope. In File Manager, actually, Documents, if you come to Memory Card, oh, this one reports 512 meg. On my previous ones, the memory card actually came up as 4 gig, even though it was a 512 meg one I had in there. So it's a bit of a strange one. The camera looks pretty much the same as the one I showed on the i9 plus one, I think it was. So pretty much the same thing. 640 by 480 photo and 176 by 144 video. Multimedia wise, you've seen all this before. Tools, you've seen all that before. Hasn't been paired with anything. Let's have a quick squiz. It has. A car kit. Someone used this in their car and they didn't crash. That's good. See what I mean? It's a really boring one. Mr. Bones, please install the Java game. E.T. Bolt, please install the Java game. As I said, I've tried multiple things, and I still get the same. Please install the Java game. So I have a feeling all of the good stuff was on the memory card, and who knows where that memory card is nowadays. I've probably formatted it somewhere along the lines, and it's all gone. Alright, well, let's come into multimedia and quickly do the speaker test, because I just want to see if it's exactly the same speaker. I'd assume it would be, but you never know. This has the same memory card issue that I had with the previous one. Well, we can always go into user profiles. Alright, let's try. Oh, what have we landed on? That means it's terrible. Realistically, that is all that is on this device, to be honest. If the games were there, we could have done a game showcase and that would have been fun, but otherwise, we can't. Please install the Java game. So unfortunately, can't really do much with this one. And plus the previous video that I'd done showcased the two SciPhones that I had a look at. And as I said, it's exactly the same. So, let's go ahead and power this one off. Look at that lag. That lag, man, that lag. Let's quickly tear it down and see what's going on inside of it then. I am going to make a compromise. Because I didn't take the shielding off on the previous devices, I'm going to take the shielding off on this one to see the specs, because I just want to see the CPU and the flash module to just see if I was correct in my little guesstimate that I done on the previous video. Also, I mentioned in one of my other videos that these had styluses. None of them did. That was my bad. Okay, I'm doing well so far. I managed to rip that straight off the motherboard. That's alright. And I broke the plastic. Okay, I'm happy to just tear this one down. That's completely fine. Exactly the same as the previous ones. If we lift the speaker cover up, we do have a code on the camera just there, XS251-1NM, but I would say that's exactly the same camera that we have seen on the previous ones, so there is nothing different about that. We do have a code just up there, 2008 of the 8th. Well, what we'll do is we'll lift the LCD and the board out. I mean, look, if it can still work and function, I'll be happy, but I don't mind just tearing it down a little bit further than I did with the previous ones, just so I can get a good look and see what's happening inside of this thing. Opening just up like a book again. We can lift the LCD just up, just like so. I believe we have seen that code on another one. The sticker appears to have nothing significant on it, unless you guys want to try and decipher some of that. Feel free. God, I can't even see half the stuff on there. Alrighty. So now the moment of truth. Well, in a second anyways. We need to get this shielding off, but we don't want to kill the device. Home button's out of the way. So now I can pop this shielding off. Oh. Well, I wasn't expecting that. It is a MediaTek MT6225A CPU, as we had guessed on the previous video. The flash module, you're going to have a look at that. It's the same one. It's one of those ST modules just there, and it's a 32 megabyte one. I'm fairly sure of it anyways. But I don't really want to go any further with pulling the shielding off. That's fine. Considering the shielding just came off like that, that's more than enough for me. I'm pretty satisfied that I know what's going on inside of the SciPhones. So now that's back down. I can stick the home button back into place. And I can go ahead and put the home button back into place, as well as everything else. And we'll just drop it like it's hot. Alright, we'll put the back plastic back on. It's only ripped a tiny bit off, so it's fine. I don't mind. Does it still work? Yep. It's fine. Cool. So that means this one is done. We've looked at it, we've tore it down really quickly. I know what's going on inside of it. Now if you want to see the specifications of this device, that I surely know what's going on inside of it now. You might want to pause the video, have a read of it. I didn't look up the rest of the ICs on the motherboard, but you can imagine that they're probably just the usual generic stuff that I looked at on the i9 2008 model. So yeah, that's that one done. Rightio, moving on to the next one. Alright, so we've got two working batteries, a BL4B and a BL5C. These are magic, they work in anything. We can either put that there, or we can either put this one there. This one seems like the better option because this basically fits perfectly. There is another Nokia battery that does fit the entire thing, but I'm not too sure what the actual name of it is. It's probably a BL5B, to be honest. That would seem logical. But around this SciPhone device, you've only got the same volume buttons, no lock button, and just the home button as well. So if you hold the home button, does anything come up? Nada. Nothing. Well, considering this is charged, let's just try and, you know, fluke the contact sort of thing and just hold it just there sort of thing. And see if we can boot with this. And no, it doesn't. And then also, the proprietary charger port is actually broken. I don't know if you can see inside of there, but there's pins everywhere. Someone shoved some sort of charger in there the wrong way, and well, all the pins have just gone absolutely AWOL. That's probably the reason why it's not turning on, actually. On my experience taking apart phones and repairing devices and stuff, some devices with charger port issues, where the contacts are touching the metal shielding, refuse to power on the device. So I wonder if I took this apart and possibly maybe just ripped off the charger port, I wonder if we can get it working. Alrighty, so taking the back plastic off like so, we get our first look at the motherboard. We've got our little camera up there, which is actually soldered down into place, and then we've got this piece here, which they've forgotten to take the tape off again, as an antenna, and they've just got it there. It's all dirty up here as well, so I don't know if it's a bit of corrosion or something. We might have to take the board out of the phone and have a look. There's another piece just here, just dangling around, because why not? But yeah, this motherboard is obviously definitely different because we've got different terminals, camera soldered on, I've got an antenna. So, you know, things are looking different. So what I'm thinking of doing is just basically taking the charger port and just ripping it out, because I don't know, it's really hard to see, but there's pins everywhere. If that's sending power directly to the board, that could be what's causing the issue. That's just my assumption anyways, because as I said, some phones I've had where the charger port's damaged, it just refuses to turn on. When I've taken the old charging board out and then powered on the device with its battery, and it powers on, then I know it's okay, and then replace the charging board, it's all good. So I'm thinking that's the issue with this one. I'm thinking, alright, let's see if I can get the rest of it out of the frame and see what's going on. So taking the motherboard out of the frame, being ever so careful not to damage anything. Okay, we've got flex connectors just at the top. It's a little bit messy, but just at the top there is a bunch of flex connectors and all that sort of stuff. One for the LCD, one for the digitizer. So I won't go too much further. I mean, if it's completely dead, I guess we can. But this may work again. You never know. Now, the reason why I've decided to rip the 12-pin proprietary port off is because A, I don't need that port to charge the device, because I have this thing. It's got little terminals on there, stick the battery on there, charges it. I've used this for hundreds of batteries and it works beautifully. It only costs me $5 on eBay, so I can charge batteries like that. The second thing is, this doesn't have a back cover. I'll probably never find one. And while it's in reasonable shape anyway, so this is just more of a bit of an experiment to see what happens. Okay, well, that was fairly easy. Wow, alrighty. Maybe we can have a bit of a look at the charger port. Yeah, someone's definitely went to town in there. Wow, alrighty. So now that there's no charging port associated with that, and there's no shorts, let's go ahead and put a battery in and see if it turns on. Did that fix? Ha ha! I knew it! I knew it! I absolutely goddamn knew it, man. Oh, wow. Okay. So what have we got here? Calculator, calendar, YouTube. Okay. YouTube, clock, document, service, notes, photos, iPod, MMS, ebook, Java. Oh, the touchscreen even works. Mail, calls, radio, tools, profiles, recorder, chat, recorder, cell broadcast, theme, Bluetooth, camera. I wasn't expecting this to work. Biting finger. Lighters, knock glass. Google, Facebook, Signa. Rotary screen, drop function. I wonder if these will work. This is cool. What an easy fix. Wow, alright. Well, I guess we're dedicating some of this video to this then. Alright, what I'm going to do is move on to the tiny 3GS, tear that down, have a look at that, and then we'll leave this one to last. We'll come back to this one. As for looking at the chips inside of this thing, I'd say they're all under here. I don't know if I can take it off in one piece or not. I've managed to lift the shielding up ever so slightly, and I can reveal that there is a ST branded flash module in here, as well as a MediaTek MT6235BA CPU. I'll take a photo of the codes on the memory module just there and have a Google and see what that comes up with, but I should be able to put this shielding just back down into place and close it all up. But that's more than enough for me, that's all I wanted to know. And just to make sure that it does work, again, just power it on. Beautiful. I'm happy I fixed that, because now I've got all this. Is there Wi-Fi? There's Wi-Fi on this thing, isn't there? It has Wi-Fi. Alright, so it looks like we have quite a lot to review on this one. So what I'm going to do is leave this one over to the side. Just for now. Now, depending on how long I spend talking about this one, I may be able to do a somewhat decent review of the last 3G, 3GS SciPhone in this whole video. If not, I may have to dedicate it to another video. Alright, well, taking this one off, looks like we've got two screws, one there and one just under there. How does one get to that one? Alright, we'll just get the first one out, so then that's progress. I'm really excited about the other one now because I didn't think I could get it working. It's handy since I've had a lot of experience over the last couple of years repairing devices and stuff and coming across obscure problems like that I knew that that was the issue. So, yeah, alright, well, let's go ahead and take this apart. How would we do that? Guess we do it like every other one, I guess. Just pry until it comes off. Maybe instead of going full gung-ho and, you know, showing you what it does, maybe I should go ahead and actually prove to you that it all works first. Maybe that would be the smart thing to do. Power it on. Happy day. Loading. And wait for it. There it is. There it all is. You got games, MSN and everything, but unfortunately just doesn't work. Locking it comes up with that. Holding the home button just seems to lock it again. So really, I can't do much. That's why I want to tear this one down to see A, what the specs are, and B, if I can grab this screen, take it off, and put another one in there. You know, off another clone device or something like that. Because I've got a couple of clones that use a 2.4-inch display, which this is what this has, a 2.4-inch display. So if I do have a replacement one, I could probably jerry-rig something up and we could have a look at that one. But as for now, I'm going to just have to take this one apart. Okay. That was a bit of a struggle to get that apart. There's the plastic casing. I managed to crack the touchscreen further. Well, the plot thickens. So unfortunately, it looks like it would have been broken anyways because, yeah, it just all came apart just like so. And the LCD, while it's still intact, it actually had these on there, which are from previous clones. So it's been reused, which is fair. Lifting up the LCD though, it's all part of one construction. So the LCD, touch, everything is all part of one assembly. So if I was to replace it, I'd have to learn how to solder, number one, and find a donor for it. Which, I mean, if I looked, I probably do have one, but at the moment, it doesn't look hopeful. We do have a motherboard code just under all that mess, just there, and a bit of a sticker going on there. But we've got a little front camera just there, which looks to be exactly the same as the back camera, to be fairly honest. Yeah, it probably is. So with the LCD back down, you know the glass is damaged, so not a lot I can do about that. But we may as well go ahead and take this little top piece off just here. I can't lift the plastic piece off. I don't know why, but it just doesn't come off. We've got a coin style vibration motor as well as the camera flex just there. We do have a bit of a code going on in there, but I can't make it out what is in there. And there's also an LED flash just there as well. Oh, the shielding can just come off in one go. Like so. Alright. MediaTek MT6225A CPU and another ST based module just in there. I'll take photos of them. I just went ahead and popped that all back down to place now. I'll just put the plastic frame back onto it. The home button had to slightly move, didn't it? Oh well, that's fine. Okay, I'll just go ahead and see if it still somewhat works. Yeah, it still works, but as I said, the glass is broken on it. Touch doesn't work. So, yeah. But at least I know the specs of it now. Just wish we could have tested it. Oh well. Back into the obscure pile you go. Maybe I'll find another one day. Maybe. Unlikely. Okay, so at this point in time, I know the specs of this one. I'll just quickly put them here. This is just a guesstimate anyways. Nothing special. But you get an idea of that one. I'm going to edit the video with what I filmed now. But if I get it to a point where I've got enough time to review the other SciPhone that I fixed, then I'll splice it into this video. Otherwise, we'll end it here. But we'll see how I go. Okay, the community has spoken. This video is going to continue on. So I'm reviewing this. And I've edited all the footage, and I'm only at 24 minutes, so depending on the stuff that's featured on here. But as you all agreed, it's probably easy to just have it in one video. I'm just happy that I can get this thing working again by just ripping off the charger port. Sure, why not? One thing I'm also going to do is take the screen protector off. Because now we can reveal the beautiful display on this. I'm also filming at 12:30 at night, and I'm really tired, but that's okay. That's alright. I'm fine. If I start to drag on while I'm doing this review, just ignore it. It's completely different from the first part of the video, I'll tell you that. Whoever applied this screen protector in the first place, put it on crooked, and then cut the top off. I just realised there's a front camera. I don't even think I've seen that during the teardown. Well, obviously I can't do a camera test on this now, because I'm filming at night. But I'll film this review and then do the camera test tomorrow and splice in the video. You know the drill. You know what I'm doing. Chucking in a SIM card and our 512 megabyte micro SD card that's got some crap on it. Beautiful. Beautiful. We are good to go. Also, if you wanted a very quick comparison between the SciPhone and the real deal, there it is there. The real deal doesn't even have a front camera. This SciPhone might be a winner. Thickness-wise, it's pretty much the same as the other SciPhones, except the rear casing has a bit more plastic on the back, and the rear cover probably just snaps straight onto it. I tried the other ones and it doesn't fit. Okay, you all know the drill. Home button powers on the SciPhone, so home button powers on the SciPhone. Wait for it. Wait for it. There it is. Our lovely planet, I think. And that's it. We're booted up. The best part is you've already seen the teardown, so you know what's going on inside of this thing. There we go. Holding the home button. Slide power off with that lag. Fonts are getting a little better. Lock it. Sorry, that made us... Weapons. Deadly. That... What's that sound? Don't. Also, that slide to unlock's looking almost genuine there. Looking close. That gun may be a custom picture, not a system one, but we'll check. Application-wise, calculator, calendar, YouTube, clock, document service, notes, photos, iPod, MMS, ebook, Java, contacts, phone, settings and text, mail, calls, radio, tools, profiles, recorder, chat, recorder, cell broadcast, theme, Bluetooth, camera, MSN, QQ, chess, Safari, stocks, biting finger, something that I am guilty of. Lighters, knock glass, TV, Wi-Fi, Google, Facebook, Cena, Yahoo, eBay, game, drop function, rotary screen, Mr. Stones, ET Bowl, Robot Rebellion, Crossspace, ET Gold Life, Royal Race, Motorboat, and Firecrackers. What's the first thing we need to do? Wi-Fi. So Wi-Fi, enable Wi-Fi. Come on, Wi-Fi. Don't tell me I broke Wi-Fi. Oh, no. What? Okay, search for networks. Yes. Connect. How does one get to the numeric keypad? Well, you get the idea of the keyboard there. Doesn't really look like the iOS one. I mean, the font for space looks close. Alright, come on. Come on, activated. Yes. Are we good? It was blue for a bit, now it's grey. Let's just say that it's working. Alright, calculator. Looks the usual. Calendar. Looks usual. YouTube. Oh, that's just video player. You liars. Storage, we've got phone, which says a total of 64 megabytes with 21k free. It's not lying. 64 meg is the actual internal storage. But the memory card, no, that says 512 as well. Impressive. Clock, looks the same. Stopwatch. Oh, they've changed that. Yep, that's looking a little more legit. Getting there, guys, getting there. Documents is file manager, of course, which we've already spoken about. Service, pocket news, internet service, data account, common website. Can we just... No way, dude. No. Come on, if this really works, this will be amazing. Honestly. This has just woken me right up. Bull crap. I am using the internet on a SciPhone W something or other plus plus plus. I mean, it barely works at the moment. Oh, can I open YouTube? Okay, I've got to set the date and time. Let's set the time and date. May. Let's not. Hey, let's check out MySpace. I just want to see what it looks like. I haven't seen MySpace since like 2005, 2006. Is it even going to work? Alright, let's be hopeful again. Let's go Google. Okay. Go back to my channel. Here we go. Alright. Now let's scroll. Oh my god. Hey, that's not me. But yep, there it is. So if we open it up, I wonder if it'll load. No. The date and time is correct, by the way. Let's see Google Images, why not? Hey, pictures. Come on, can we open a picture? Oh, well, that's the lovable person that runs this YouTube channel. But we have internet on this thing. What about Wikipedia? I don't know why I'm thinking of Wikipedia, but sure, why not? Let's try Wikipedia. Aww. I got so far. Might have to try it a little bit further, but at least we know that Google works. So it's one step ahead of the Nanyang one that we had a look at. Can we try another one? I know I'm sort of dedicating a lot of time to this, but let's just try Facebook. Oh, secure connection failed. Might have to go through settings. The battery's dying very quickly. That is not good. Coming into notes. We don't have anything. Into photos. Beautiful pictures. We have no beautiful pictures. In camera roll, it's this picture here. I don't know if anyone wants to decipher it. I think that's a cap. Someone's wearing a cap there. I could be wrong though. iPod. Empty. Are you kidding me? Maybe my memory card's dead. Maybe that's why it's not detecting. But if I come here, my music, there they are there. It's probably in the wrong folder, I would say. MMS, nothing in here. Ebook, nope, nothing. Java we'll come back to. In contacts there is contacts, so I won't show any of that. In phone we have the dialer. Can we see the IMEI? Yes, we can. And in text, there's probably text messages, I would say. I mean, it has a little 2 there, so I would assume so. In email, nothing in here, but that's not important. We don't need to see that. Calls, just call history. Radio, works straight off the bat. Are you see? Oh, because it's got an antenna.
He was a nurse, and instead of helping and providing first aid and comfort, he takes a video on his phone and then allegedly puts it on social media. What person does that?
Radio works. I don't know what they're on about though. Good old antenna. Don't need to plug in headphones for you to work. See, that port was absolutely useless. Don't need it for nothing. Tools. Unit converter and currency converter. Go on, let's see the JPEG. Yep. Beautiful. Profiles. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. Not this part. Oh, go on. 29 of them. It's probably exactly the same as one of the other ones I've had a look at. Let me try. Oh, my head hurts. Yeah, they're all the same ringtones, but they sound god-awful. That speaker is horrible. Oh, listen to that. Oh dear. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yep. Okie dokie, moving on. Recorder. Oh, the video recorder has got an upgrade. Look at that. Holy moly. Wow. Hot damn. Video settings. Normal. High. Low. Well, we want it to high. Yes. Self-capture. Is that the front camera? There it is. Wow. We got a lot to test here. Well, speaking of which, if we come straight to camera, looks the same as the other SciPhones, laggy as well. In image settings, 320 by 240, 80 by 60. Yeah, okay. Can we go 640? Yeah, 640 by 480, so a 0.3 megapixel camera is on this one. So all I'll do is splice the photos and videos in for you all to have a look at. Obviously, I can't do it now because it's nighttime, but future me will be able to tell you if they look any good or not. I mean, it's got a front camera, and it has to be good.
Testing video recording on the resurrected iPhone 3G clone. The sun's right on the frogs, so kind of looks a little terrible. Looks terrible anyways. It's been raining, so I think it's going to rain again today. So lucky I can do this camera test while I can. And the good old brick wall. Nothing ever changes. Has anyone ever noticed these screws? Or these bolts? Bet no one ever noticed them. And then Stuart's just there. He looks alright. Well, as far as I can see, he looks okay. I feel this camera has a bit more colour to it than the previous ones, but I'll have to see during editing, of course. The lemons are now hidden, pretty much. Don't know what that noise is. And finishing off with our impressive digital zoom, here we go. The settings on this camera show that it's only a 2x digital zoom, but it looks like it can go to like 10 times maybe. But for some reason, I can't trigger it. It doesn't want to work. And testing the front video quality on the resurrected iPhone 3G. The sun is in my face, so it looks really weird. Maybe I can... Nope, still looks weird. If I crouch down, it looks good. That's a little bit better. At least you can see me now. I look very pale. Maybe it's because I've just woken up. I don't know. I look like this anyways.
The front camera looks terrible, but at least it works. I haven't tried anything else, so I can't say anything yet, but I can imagine that it might be lacking just a little bit. Chat is the chat room stuff, which we can never figure out because I don't know how to figure it out. Sound recorder. Sound recorder. I actually need to see if this works because I haven't done the camera test yet. Not quite my tempo. In cell broadcast. Read message. Mandura. Okay. Meadow Spear. Greenfields. I have no idea what this does. Maybe you guys can tell me down in the comments below. Theme, my god. I mean, that is the quickest theme swap I have ever seen on a device ever. I remember when I used to change themes on my Nokia N95. Used to press theme and it would take like 10 minutes for it to all kick in. Oh man, Symbian was so slow, but it was good. It was good. Bluetooth, has it been paired with anything? No, it hasn't. The last thing on this page is camera, but I haven't gone to settings yet. Phone setup, let's have a look at the wallpapers. Okay, the default wallpapers have guns. Got the Earth. Got the fishes. BMW something or other. Psychedelic planet thing, not too sure what that's off. A dragon. AK-47. A Beretta. And another AK-47 at another angle. Okay, fair enough. How do I know guns? Screensaver. Select. Can you change it? Nope, just the same usual ones. So power off display is that. And our power on display, well, we just have to keep it as the Earth, I guess. They didn't have the Apple one there. G sensor setting. Oh yeah, the switch wallpaper. Hang on, we got to try that. Yep. Yep, it works. Sound effects is the audio effect and bass enhancement. Network setup, we're all good for that. Otherwise, in settings here, I don't think we need to see anything else, so let's move on. Alright, moving on to the next page. MSN, please install the Java game. Oh no. Not this again. Aww. Aww. Safari. Stonks. Biting finger. Oh, well, hello to you too. Just nod your head and go, okay. Lighters. Oh. Sorry. Oh, fine. I'll use a touchscreen. Come on, accelerometer. You can do it. You don't work now. Not glass. Haha, funny prank. Oh, yep, that looks believable. 100%. A lot of people who had these devices, I know, had that application installed. So you guys might get a kick out of seeing this. It was probably on the App Store as well. TV. Obviously, we don't have analog TV in Australia, but we can try it anyways. What if there's actually digital built into this thing? That'd be hilarious. I don't think there is. I'm holding the phone crooked because of the antenna. Don't want it to interfere with anything. No. No, it's set to Australia. No, that's all good. No. We've got our daily dose of static. Sad, really. It would have been cool to watch TV on this. It would have worked at one point. Google. Secure connection failed. Alright. Facebook. That speaker is just so dead. Signer or Cena or whatever it is. Nope. I have a feeling all these games aren't going to install, but we'll keep going on. Nope. And I meant for these ones as well, it's all going to come up with secure connection failed. Oh, games, we've got Mahjong. We'll come back to that because I've got to go to Java at the start. Drop function. Do you want to say that again? What purpose do they serve? Just to annoy people for like 5 seconds? Rotary screen is, I bet. I can see it now. With even a worse sound effect than the previous one. Wonderful. Alright, next page. Mr. Stones. Aww. E.T. Bot. Aww. Robot. Aww. Aww. I'm going to see a pattern. Aww. 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 Alright, so if we come to Java, we have Opera Mini, EMSN, Opera Mini, and QQ. So we don't have the games. That kind of sucks. Third party, no. Untrusted, no. Restore default. Let's just do yes. Have I bought back the games? No. Damn it. We'll come back to game, because we've got Mahjong in here. Go on. Jesus. Felt like I was going to shoot out of my hands just then because I got one correct. Let's try it again. Yep. Okay. No worries. I'll come back to Wi-Fi actually. Set time and date. Yep, that's correct. Internet service. Homepage. So it opens up, so I don't know what the go is. This is just a guess. It's going to sound like a wild guess, but maybe the security certificate on this device isn't valid anymore. And it can't update it or something like that. I don't know, that's just a guess. What else can we do if nothing else is going to install? We can't open up YouTube, but at least we can go into Google. That's a step in the right direction, I guess. So for the Nanyang one, when you came to data account, it just said GSM data and GPRS, whereas this one has wireless LAN. So that's it there. But no, time and date is correct. Everything is all correct, so I don't know why it doesn't work. I mean, it's got the certificates all there and stuff. But, I don't know. Someone with a little bit more technical knowledge of these old devices may be able to help me with this, but otherwise, I don't really know what else I can test. Now, I haven't done the speaker test per se. Judging by the ringtones, and if I came back into my music and just opened up this, for example. I think you get the picture of what's going on. That's it. We've got Wi-Fi, but it doesn't quite work. Even chess. Just please install the Java game, yeah. The original memory card doesn't exist. So, yeah, we can't try any of these. Sad. Oh, let's go ahead and power it off then. Slide to power off. There it goes. You right there? Cool. The conclusion for this one though, it wasn't really as exciting as I'd hoped for. When I seen all the games and stuff, I thought, oh, this is brilliant. But none of them work. But the positives with this is that it has Wi-Fi, it has a front camera, the OS isn't half bad, The specifications are a little bit bumped up from the other SciPhones, so this is reasonable. And then speaking of specifications, if you want to pause the video here, there's all the specifications of said device. I didn't take any pictures of any of the integrated circuits or anything, just the main CPU and the flash module, so that's all there, but I'm pretty sure it's 64 megabytes. That's what it said on the phone, so I'm sticking with that. If anyone in the comments can help me out with the Wi-Fi issue and see if we can get anything working on this, that'd be great. But otherwise, we can't try games. That's unfortunate. It is just another SciPhone, but they've upgraded it ever so slightly, and the speaker is terrible. Absolutely terrible. But I'm glad I got it working though. That's the positive out of all of this. I got it working by simply just ripping off the charger port, and it booted straight up. Well, in saying that, that's it. I have looked at all my 3G and 3GS clones that I have. So that means we've got to do a full conclusion, pick out the best one, and wrap the 3G and 3GS series up and move on to the iPhone 4s. So let me collect all my clones that I have laying around, and we'll do a little bit of a tally up and finish off this video. Okay, this will be sorted out in the order that I looked at them. So we have the C202BB, I think it was called, the Nanyang one, all the SciPhones, plus that SciPhone, and the little tiny 3GS. I've kept them all in this box which just has a picture of a 3GS on it. But there is an instruction manual in here. 3G user manual, the lengthened edition. I wonder what the shortened edition is, because it's like two... No, wait. There you go. That's all it is. It tells you how to use your SciPhone, or your audio controls and stuff. The lengthened edition is surely good. 2008 Photo Inc. Photo, the phone logo, and trademarks of Photo Incorporated, registered in the US and other countries. Photo is a trademark of Photo Inc. The Bluetooth, oh my god. And any use F such marks by Photo NE Inc. and under license. Okay. Install battery and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, okay. Yep. Well, there you go. There's the lengthened edition. I hope you learned something. This one, I couldn't do anything about. So that's out of the picture. The SciPhones, while they did have their ups and downs, because all these are exactly the same, I'm just gonna give last place to these. But now we're left with these three. So I've got the C202, the Nanyang, and the last SciPhone. Honestly, for me, looking at all the games on the C202, while time consuming, it was interesting. The Nanyang one has Wi-Fi and games, but the SciPhone one has Wi-Fi, has TV, but no games. For the general OS functionality, camera, hardware, and all that sort of stuff, I'm going to give it to the Nanyang one. I think that this one is worthy. Nanyang, you done a good job. Now this one has a dock connector, it has a lock button, it has a mute button, it has everything. The general functionality of it wasn't half bad, and overall, it does have games. While not super exciting, I did prefer the OS on this one because of how smooth it was in most tests that I did anyways. So yeah, I think I'm going to give it to this one. Second place would probably be the SciPhone, and then third place would be the C202, I think. That's just my opinion. But if you guys want to rate any of the clones and tell me which one you thought was the best, let me know down in the comments below. I'm always interested to hear your opinions on all of these, but safe to say that we're done with the 3Gs. That's it. Finished. I gotta say, doing those 3Gs was a bit of a drag because most of them are pretty much the same. The iPhone 4s. Oh boy. Well, I guess I'll be fair and give you a sneak peek. Looks fine, doesn't it? Yeah. These will be next. But anyways, that is the end of the 3GS/3G saga for the phone archive and also of the iPhone clone month. So I hope you all got some entertainment out of this series and of course from this video. And yeah, let me know down in the comments what you think. Maybe if you can help me with Wi-Fi, and if you want to rate the clones or whatever, which one was your favourite, let me know. Be interesting to hear. But anyways, I'm going to leave it here. I think I've covered everything. But as always, I thank you all for watching. I really do appreciate it. And as I always say, just be good people. Take care. Stay safe, of course. And just be good people, man. That's all I ask. In times like these, it's hard not to be negative, but just got to stay positive. As hard as it is, stay positive, people. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one. Do you want to see what's inside? You want to see what's inside? If you like this content, feel free to leave a like or a dislike if you didn't. Thanks heaps for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video.